Hello everyone, welcome to another Moment with Lorraine. Today I'm going to be making this Christmas Farmhouse Glam table runner. So sit back and watch while enjoying a cup of tea. Today's herbal tea is ginger with probiotics. And what I like most about it is that it is caffeine free, which is great. So let's get started on this runner. Most of the supplies were from the Dollar Tree and some were from Walmart. I decided to paint these giant craft sticks a dark brown color. I was going to stain them, but the weather outside was so bad and so cold, and you really should stain outside because you need a well-ventilated area. But the dark brown came out really good. This tea is so delicious, and this teacup was given to me by a friend a few years ago. I've seen them on Amazon. Just type in teacup with infuser. Okay, the tea break is over. Let's get back to this runner. I am now removing the backs of the frames and going to glue them back down into the frames using some E6000 glue. Cut the large craft sticks according to the size of the frames that you have chosen to use. I love using these titanium scissors. They cut through just about anything. They're a little bit more than your average scissors, but like they say, you get what you pay for. Now carefully pull the backs and the hooks off the back of the frames, seeing these are not needed. Be sure to clean the inside of the frame really well so you don't have any fingerprints or lint left inside. I use 4x6-inch frames and the wooden sticks fit perfectly across the frames. I didn't have to do any complex mathematical problems. I put them in the frames and they fit, which is great. The painted sticks inside the frames are giving the frames a rustic look that I'm looking for. I think they came out really nice. You will need 3 poster boards for this next step. Use whichever tape you have on hand to tape them together. Take the third poster board, place it on the middle of the 2 that were taped together and make little markings on the ends. I found these 2 pieces of fabric at Walmart in the sewing department. It would have been better if I could have used 1 long piece of fabric, but at the time I just went ahead and grabbed these 2. They were only 97 cents and they measure 22 by 22 inches. So I had to go ahead and just fold down a little hem, add some glue, and then glue the pieces together, which was really easy. If you decide to do it this way, be sure to make sure everything is lined up so you don't mess up the plaid pattern of the fabric. Using the Aleene's tacky glue, I'm going to attach the material to the back of the single poster board. I only applied glue to the back, not the front. I am now using a generous amount of wood glue that I found at the Dollar Tree to the back of the single poster board. I'm using a sponge brush to spread it, but you can even use a paper towel if you want to. I even used a little hot glue on the ends to keep it in place while the wood glue dries. While it's drying, be sure to place some heavy items on top. Meanwhile, I'm going to paint some more sticks using brown and gold, and be sure to do 2 coats on each. Once the brown and gold paint were fully dried, I took them outside and sprayed them with a clear coat of spray. Now, if you don't have any clear spray, you can always use a coating of Mod Podge, and you can even mix glitter into your Mod Podge to give it a special look. As they say in England, it's time for another cup of tea, love. This sugar plum spice is delicious. I decided to add some gold diamond wrap to only 3 sides of the picture frame, and you will see why in a few minutes. Now that all 3 poster boards are fully dried together, I'm going to use some E6000 and a little hot glue to attach the picture frames to the end of the poster boards. I am now gluing another piece of board in between the frames to make the surface level. You will see why in a few minutes. I am now going to attach some gold diamond wrap around the edge of the whole board. But next time, I think I will do this before I attach the picture frames. I'm going to use some wood glue to glue down these wooden sticks on the end of the runner to give the ends a little bit more of that rustic look that I'm going for. The ends will be clamped down with these bag clips that I got at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use these microfiber duster pads to represent snow or white fur for this time of the year. And I'm going to use Aleene's tacky glue along with a little hot glue to keep them in place. Now you see why I put that extra piece of board in between the picture frames, so the white fur would not have that sunken look in between them. Okay, now it's time to add the pads down both sides of the runner. Before you glue any of the pieces, lay them out first and make sure they fit, and cut if you need to. Be sure to lay them very close to each other so you don't leave any gaps. I am now going to use the sticks that I painted earlier to line the inside of the runner, using E6000 glue and a little hot glue. I am now going to use my mixture of buttons and gems to attach to where each of the sticks meet. And again, using some E6000 and a little hot glue. Of course, you know the hot glue will stop the buttons from shifting while the E6000 dries. Okay, folks, we are almost at the finish line. It is now time to attach the mirrors. Be sure to remove the little tabs on the back so the mirrors lay flat on the runner. It is now time to clean it up, get all the fingerprints off the mirror, and voila! We have my Farmhouse Glam table runner that I had envisioned. Use a brush or a comb to blend the edges together. I hope you enjoyed my DIY Farmhouse Glam table runner with items I got from the Dollar Tree and from Walmart. Please leave your comments below and subscribe. Until next time, everyone, take care.